shorties are coming out of the woods because I heard that Azazel was talking real smack. Alright, here we go. Me versus attack speed enjoyer. I know. I'm fighting a real challenge this one. Alright, so I've tried this build out a few times. I think it might do something. WoC, you never know. If he has a Festus build, I think my hero squad can at least take him. I have some Rangers trying to hide on the side, and in the woods is nothing but everything that I expected. Marauders, Forsaken. But Knights of the Brazen Throne I did not expect. I really like this choice. Now, it's actually not too bad of a choice, but at the same time, it could be. I mean, I think he just revealed his best trick already. He's got Azazel, and some people are like, don't bring Azazel, he's too easy to shoot down. The problem is, Dwarfs are too slow, the range that can really take him out is also very short, and Azazel's just too fast. And he's checking out, he's scouting for any Rangers in play coming in. Luckily for me, I put him on the side, so once he moves off the objective, I can try to support the side. Get some back shots into Forsaken or any Chaos Warriors or whatnot. Trying to lower the strength of my blasting charges. Good idea. And this is what I mean. Those shotguns. Ooh. He's lucky he didn't get hit with the... What is that? The smoke bomb? Or the flashbang? That's what it is. Because the flashbang would have screwed him. We got Rangers on the side here with great weapons. He's trying to scout out. Maybe get these Iron Drakes. We're trying to shoot these things in the woods. But attack speed and Jory, he's no joke. He's trying to get the surround ready. And we're prepared for it. No? Oh, I must have had him on break. Yeah. I probably took him off fire at will. And here they come, trying to kill these dogs. Big mistake here. I left the opening in for these nasty boys, but I took a piece of them with them. Yeah, it's just a huge blunder there. I should have had, yeah. I should have had Grombrindle there for the flashbang. Just to slow that charge down. I eventually do get the Knights of the Brazen Throne with it, but at this point the damage is done. My backline's compromised. Huge mistake on my end. I tried to use the pillar there, so that way they can't get hit in the flank. He has to go all the way around. I should have done probably a far tighter formation after seeing this. The Iron Drakes getting hit by Azazel. Big mistake not supporting them. And here comes Grombrindle ready. Pavane's my my Grimdelvers as he should, and we got Copters. So he doesn't really have too much for the Copters, and these aren't just any Copters. These are the Hammers. And he's all nice and blobbed up just the way I want him. So we're going to pay him. We're going to pay him nicely. Great weapons, getting hit, real nasty. Trying to suppress them, slow them down a bit. But we got to get rid of this blob because they're just hammering my boys down. Not too afraid of the dogs. We got cannons on the side here, and that's why I like having them up there. Right in that corner, because they got a great point of view. Just shooting down two objectives, even the side objective, if I pushed them up a bit. And yeah, you can kind of see the Rangers. He's attack speed and George just so focused on doing this. Finally brings out the Manticore, which I do recommend bringing. And bam, bam, bam. Just trying to get all the bombs I can just to even the playing field. Look at those. Even the trolls are getting destroyed, and I'm trying to get there. Trying to get on top of those Chaos Knights because I can't let them stay. You're just trying to whittle down those Knights of the Brazen Throne. Yeah, if I would have just played tighter, this wouldn't be as bad. And cleaning up those Forsaken. Maybe I can get one more bomb off. Maybe with those Chaos Knights? No. No, I did. Oh, that actually evens out the playing field a bit. Retook the side objective, so we're not totally out of the game yet. And we can provide some quick fire support. Just trying to force the Manticore to chase. And recover whatever we can. Dogs are here, but they get absolutely hit on with these Chaos Warhounds on top of my cannons. But cannons won't go away that easy. Look at that, 90 leadership. So, and I have them on bracing, so even with the dogs trying to chew them up, we're going to eat them up. We're going to eat them real good. He's doing a nasty work on those poor Rangers. Yeah, we were just getting shots in. He's got to bring the Manticores down here. It's either chase the Rangers or chase the Hammer, and the Hammer will get a shot. Iron Drakes, I thought Iron Drakes would be decent into the, what are those? The Armored Chaos Trolls, and honestly, really didn't need to, now that I look at the game. Still got all 4 cannons online, ready to shoot those lads, and we're actually doing pretty okay. We're not... I mean, we did a massive amount of damage. He's got a lot of his units in the air, 2 Manticores on Azazel, Well, his ground troops are really tattered, so there is a chance I could maybe retake some. But honestly, it's not looking too great for me either. The trolls are still online. Felix actually being anti-infantry doesn't hurt him too bad into trolls, because trolls have such low melee defense. And these great weapons and the cannon should be able to tear into those. Oh man, that was 500 damage off that volley, and they're not even full. That's insane for Rangers. Yeah, I think my build was fine. It's just so far just playing a little bit tighter. Waiting to get a cannon online so I can actually deal with the trolls would have been probably the first thing to do. And just keeping Grombrindle near the... like, in between the ranged... the great weapons and the Grim Delvers, and then doing everything else properly, having the artillery to come shoo those boys down. Speaking of Grim Delvers, here they come back at it again. Trying to finish off those Knights of the Brazen Throne, and they will finish those Knights of the Brazen Throne. Oh, so nasty. Yep, that's it for them. Yeah, we're still trying to fight out. He's got to deal with the range units, so he's going to have to send things over there. His Forsaken are trying to hold his home. He's going to try to bully Felix. But we still got stuff coming through. We still have cannons online that can come down and rain fire on all those nastiness. Getting rid of these Marauders. And once we take care of the trolls with the cannons, there's really nothing stopping us. What, Forsaken that are tattered and beaten? Look at the cannons already taking care of these Chaos Trolls, along with the Rangers with great weapons. So all I really have to worry about is have him chase units that are going to lose the side objective, and maybe I can come back and retake with Rangers. Just keep poking and hiding. Grim Delvers that he's not aware of that can come back and shoot Azazel if he tries. He's trying to bog down. Ooh, look at those trolls just getting murked. Alright. We're going to switch on to targets too. Man, I'm doing so much damage. And here come more trolls. We're going to line up with those ones soon enough. And yeah, he's throwing everything just to prevent me from coming to take his home objective. The lash there was weird. The Marauders, I was hoping he'd forgotten about them so I can actually deal with him properly. He's going to keep coming in for those Rangers. I'm going to try to protect him with those units. Felix is getting a bit surrounded, and here come the Grim Delvers ready to just tear ass through those trolls. I think my warriors can hold out the dogs until we get rid of these trolls, and then that'll be easy enough. Keep healing up. Look at that. Ugh, but it looks like there's a lot of friendly fire going down too, so yeah, that's the problem with the Grim Delvers. Too much friendlies. And finally the dogs just come on through. Just run through the lines. One of the biggest problems with Dwarfs too, you can just run through their lines and just watch your backline units get eaten. I should know that. Dwarfs are, they do require a different set of skills. I mean, I'm used to just sending units in, Unga Bunga style. I'm not very used to defensive styles. The only thing, the only other faction I play defensively wise with rank and files, backline shooting units would probably be Wood Elves. I can do it with Skaven sometimes, but I don't play Skaven often enough. But definitely Wood Elves, and even then I'm kind of switching that up to go a little more Unga Bunga and Cav heavy. Trying to send in regular Dwarfs onto the side to deal with these Chaos units. Ugh. And just throw whatever I can. He's so deep into my backlines. I'm just like, you know what, I can maybe slow down the bleeding a bit, hold my center, recap the second, burn through these Marauders, force him to do things he doesn't want to do, maybe go on to other objectives. But yeah, he's just all over me. He is just all over me, so it's going to be GG soon. I'm surprised I actually lasted this long. Using a faction I'm familiar with, but definitely not proficient enough with. Yeah, for anyone wondering, like, how do you get Dwarves? How do you get better with Dwarves? How do you play Dwarves? They have no way to react to things properly. They have no cav. You just swarm your enemy with Dwarves. That's one way to play them. That's usually the best way to play them. Just have a bunch of Dwarves, Miners in the back rank, and then either Coilers or Rangers in the third. That's one way to do it. Have a bunch of blasting mine charges as well, and just hope and pray. And your opponent shouldn't have enough to deal with your Dwarf Tide. The other way to do it is just maybe get a couple special weapons, Slayers. There's a few mixes you could do. Hero Hammer, the double Slayer with a Lord Your lord could be Thoric, who's usually the grandiose pick. Who else? I mean, I do the White Dwarf because I want to experiment, and he's not too bad. And I like his flashbang. So it's kind of like you're getting the best of both worlds with, like a combat engineer. Except the engineer doesn't really do much here, because, yeah, I don't really have too much to... Well, maybe. Engineer might not be... No, don't bring an engineer. Just don't. Manticores, though, definitely recommend Manticores going up against Dwarfs. A lot of people won't be expecting it. They think, oh, you'll just get them shot and they'll enrage and they'll fight the closest thing. That's why you have him in reserve, and then you just do what attack speed enjoyer does here. I've done this before too, and that's kind of what I was expecting. Like, he'll bring Azazel, he'll do the Azazel thing with Pavane, so let me just stay on top of my units. Problem was, he just caught me out, and my formation was just, like I said, dog shit. And that was pretty okay. He brought back the Knights of the Brazen Throne. They're so good. He's just trying to slow me down. Rangers now fighting the Manticore. So yeah, we're gonna fast forward here soon, folks. We're gonna be ending it. There's just nothing I can do. I can stop the bleeding, but there's no stopping the onslaught that's gonna go down. And losing the cannons was actually a huge debuff. Man, wish I would have brought more cannons, honestly, with how this map works. Yeah, I actually really like the idea of having 2 cannons here. Could work out pretty well. You just defend it. Maybe send a few units on your home, cannonade any large units that know that are coming, wait for him to try to pull up on them. Just get a nice dwarf tie going through. Maybe not even bring any Grim Delvers, just bring great weapons and call it a day. I actually think that would be the way to go. Yeah. GG's, attack speed enjoyer. Oh, that's what happens when you play against the best. They know exactly what to do. I'm just glad I held my own for as long as I could. So yeah, yeah, it's funny, he actually brought the Marks of Khorne for his Marauders. Which is really strange. You'd think he'd go with, maybe Nurgle? Just to last longer. Until the trolls come in. Definitely like Knights of the Brazen Throne. Didn't have a great way to deal with them. Grimdelvers got compromised. They did half the damage, but yeah, there's just none. Skyhammer was actually great too. I really liked that. Something he definitely didn't expect. I knew he was going to be able to deal with the gyrocopters. That's why you bring Azazel with Pavane. So yeah. Good build, something you want to experiment with. Something I definitely need to experiment more with. Just wish I brought Slayers. Probably just take out maybe another Grimdelver or the Iron Drakes and get those in. So yeah, probably do that instead. Maybe even take out the Thunderer too. Grimdelver should be more than enough. Alright folks, we're at the end of the video. If you liked it, please like, sub, follow me here on YouTube. We're on the road to 2,000. Come join me on the Discord to see me on the stream or come play some games. Both are greatly appreciated. Alright, with all that said, y'all have a good one. Peace and goodbye for now.